Question, Lissa, did you lose your hair when you first went raw? I'm losing my hair and I don't know what to do. Let's talk about that in this video. Welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me today. If you're enjoying these, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. And don't forget, you can enjoy 40% off any or all of our raw vegan recipe ebooks. There's over 700 recipes across all of them. You can get 40% off with code RAWFOOD40. The link is on the screen as well as in the description box below so that you can add more raw meals to your life. We hope you enjoy. So let's talk a little bit about hair loss. Before we begin though, I want to say that we're only really going to talk about two reasons for hair loss in this video. I am well aware that there are many different causes for hair loss, but I want to talk about the top two that I've observed over the years from people who go on a raw diet and who start to lose their hair. So I never lost my hair. I have great hair. I love my hair and it hasn't always been super thick. Like before I went raw, it was a lot thinner than it is. I have naturally kind of thinner hair, not as thick as someone like say Nate. Nate's got pretty thick hair, but that's just kind of what I was born with. And some people have thin hair, some people have thick hair. But it's when you start noticing clumps coming out. We naturally lose like, I don't know, 100 hairs a day. Just naturally, it happens. Your body is creating new hairs and you're just always growing hair. So it's normal to lose a little bit of hair, but when it's coming out in clumps, this can be scary, really can be scary. So the top two things that I've noticed and observed over the last 8 years of following this lifestyle is that people tend to undereat or they're stressed out. They're also not eating enough variety. So the number one thing that I've noticed that people do and they start losing their hair is they're not eating enough and they're not eating enough variety. So they're trying to stick to a simple diet of only a very limited amount of ingredients because they want to eat as close to nature or something. Like they only want to have a few foods, like just all mangoes for breakfast, maybe romaine and nectarines for lunch or something, or you know, like just really simple stuff. They're not eating a wide enough variety to get enough nutrition. They also might not be eating enough calories as well as the variety. So we need both. We need to eat enough calories, but we also need to eat enough variety. Because yes, you can get enough calories on just eating mangoes, but you're missing out on a lot of other stuff. You're missing out on the greens and the root veggies and the sprouts and the fats from the seeds and the nuts from all kinds of other things. Like we shouldn't just be eating simply. Now I made a video about this before about eating simply, and I eat simply because I minimally process my foods. Like I chop, I blend, I dehydrate. Those things are still processing, but they're minimally processed. I don't eat simply in terms of limited variety. I eat a wide variety, and I think this has really helped my hair to remain awesome because I eat variety. Variety is key and it's so important. We put fruit on a pedestal. It's like on this golden pedestal, and fruit is amazing. And yes, it's amazing. Of course, it's amazing. But so are vegetables, so are roots, so are nuts and seeds, so are all these other things like sprouts and microgreens. These are amazing foods and they provide so much more nutrition in different ways than just fruit can, especially if you're limited with your fruit. Like if you're only eating mangoes, bananas, maybe apples and peaches and dates, you're not getting enough variety, especially for your gut microbiome. You're also not getting enough minerals, in my opinion, from your veggies, your roots, your microgreens, and your sprouts. And we need some other stuff from those foods as well. So I personally value vegetables and greens as much as I value fruit. They are on equal playing field. We need them both, but this is where I have observed people start losing their hair is number one, they're not eating enough. And number two, they're not eating enough variety. And number three is they're stressed out. If you're under eating, that is a stress on your body. Whether or not you feel stress like in your mind or you're having anxiety or anything like that, it is stressful for your body to not get enough calories. Your body is trying to conserve energy and it doesn't know when it's getting its next meal. That's stressful on the body as well. But also if you're experiencing anxiety or mental illness or anything like that, and stress in your life, like your boss is breathing down your neck and you have like a zillion things to do and you're just constantly stressed out, you're not sleeping properly, you're not exercising, you're not hydrating enough. These things can all play into hair loss as well, because we need to have a holistic approach for the body and practicing stress management and speaking with somebody if you're dealing with like depression or anxiety to get that in check so that you can start to eat more. And I know when we're stressed out, we don't eat. So they kind of go together, but we want to make sure that we deal with those things, the stresses in our life, and learn how to cope with them without undereating, because it's so easy to undereat when we're super stressed out. And it's also easy to overeat on foods that don't serve us when we're stressed out as well. So make sure that you're eating enough, get enough calories in, and broaden your variety. Try to eat more vegetables and greens and other amazing things in your diet so that you can provide your body what it needs to produce healthy hair. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please click like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and enjoy 40% off any or all of our raw vegan recipe ebooks. When you support us, it helps us to create these videos and spend time with you in the DMs. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to message me on Instagram. That's where I'm most active, at Raw Food Romance. I post daily reels and posts over there, so go check it out and enjoy that discount. Again, 40% off. Code is RAWFOOD40. The link is right here or in the description box below. Until the next video, guys, I love you all so much, and fruit on.